Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be doing another weekly reads video where I show you the books that I'm going to be reading this week. So I had a pretty successful cramathon last weekend. If you want to check out my wrap-up video about that, then you can click on the annotation that'll be over here. But I kind of hit a bit of a reading lull after the readathon ended. And that was for a combination of reasons, partially because I had a ton of stuff to do, and partially because I'd read so much over the weekend that I kind of needed to slow down a little bit, and so I'm not as far into my TBR for this week as I want to be. So this week I plan to finish Armada by Ernest Cline. I had hoped to be all the way through this by this point in the week, but since I hit that lull, I'm not quite there yet. However, I do plan to definitely have this finished by mid-weekend, if not by Friday night. Next, I'm planning on deviating from my July TBR just slightly and reading Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. Originally, I had planned to continue on to The Way of Kings after finishing Armada, but I had been reading online and a lot of people suggested reading Elantris before reading The Way of Kings. Now, I don't think that there's any significant plot points that would be spoiled since they don't take place on the same world within the Cosmere, but however, I just wanted to read this in the suggested reading order rather than just reading them all willy-nilly. So yeah, hopefully I will have Elantris finished by the end of next week. And once I finish Elantris, I do plan to move on to The Emperor's Soul, which is the novella that takes place on the same world as Elantris. I don't think I'm going to be reading Legion anytime soon, which is the other novella in this bind-up, but it is something that really interests me. I just don't have the second book in the novella series, so I don't want to read it just yet. And now moving on to my TV show challenge, and once again I have to confess that I didn't actually watch any of American Horror Story Asylum this week. None at all. And I know that I was really excited about it when I pulled it last week, but when I went to go watch it, I just really wasn't in the mood for it. I really enjoy the show, but I just was not in the mood for it this week. So for that reason, I'm going to be drawing a new TV show from the jar, and hopefully it'll be one that I actually want to watch, and I'll find my American Horror Story scrap of paper somewhere around here and put it back in. Please let me pick a TV show this time that I actually want to watch. For some reason, my hand always hits one scrap of paper and I just grab it. Okay, so I'm actually pretty excited about this one. For some reason I thought that Friends was on the pink one and I got kind of excited because I was like, you know what, I'm kind of in the mood for Friends, but this one's actually better, and that is Community Season 5. And I think that this is actually going to work out really well because lately I've been in the mood for fun shows that aren't too heavy, aka not American Horror Story Asylum, and this is definitely that. It's so goofy, so silly, so much fun. I think that I'm definitely gonna enjoy watching this week. And I'm hoping that I do enjoy this season because season 4 wasn't necessarily my favorite. It wasn't bad, but it definitely wasn't quite as good as the two previous seasons. Season 1 I'm kind of up in the air about. But yeah, hopefully I really enjoy season 5. So these are the 3 books and 1 TV show that I'm going to be consuming this week. I'm actually really excited about this because I feel like my TBR is pretty realistic, and I do hope to actually have all these finished by this time next week. And I'm really excited to get back into Community because it's been a while since I watched it. As always, I will leave links down in the description to my blog, Twitter, and Goodreads. Please add me as a friend on Goodreads. I would love to be friends with all of you. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!